Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lauren and I'm a mom of two. And I have had a lot of requests on what my favorite baby products are as a second-time mom. It's drastically different this time around because I have a little bit more experience and I now realize there was a lot of stuff I purchased the first time that I didn't end up using, or it went in a box, and like even when I had my other baby, it still remained in the box. These are some items that I think are essentials, some of them on the little higher end like price-wise, and I wouldn't label them as essentials, but I'd label them as extremely helpful products that I have. But if you're interested in learning about the baby products I like as a second-time mom, then keep on watching. So to start out, I would say so far my most helpful product as a breastfeeding / pumping mom is the LV Stride breast pump. Insurance was able to actually pay for a good section of mine, and wrangling a toddler while taking care of a baby or worrying about pumping, I needed something that was hands-free. Like I couldn't be connected up to a pump against the wall this time around. So for my breastfeeding or pumping moms, I would say that if you can get your hands on one, definitely do it. There's even been times that I'm going to go run errands and I just hook it up really quick. I bring a bottle or breast milk bags to store in a little lunch pail with some ice packs, and I'm good to go. I just pump until I get to where I'm going, because you only really want to pump for about 15 to 20 minutes, sometimes not even that much, and I don't have to worry about being engorged or anything, and it was super helpful. My next item I would say has been very helpful. This is a product that I would pretty much recommend for everybody with a newborn. I used it last time. Both of my babies were extremely gassy, and babies are born with a very immature digestive system, so a liquid probiotic. Personally, I use the Mary Roots liquid probiotic for infants. You only do about 5 drops. You can start this as they are a newborn up until I'm pretty sure you can just give it to them for however long that you see fit, but it helps so they do not have painful gas. I don't know if this is like preventive against colic, but both of my kids haven't had colic. They're able to relieve their gas. They are very stinky babies, but I would rather them be farting a lot than not being able to get their gas out, and I think this really helps. Since we are on the topic of gas, I think this is an essential. A lot of people think it's really gross, but it's the Frida Baby Windies, and so basically it looks like this. I usually put a little bit of Vaseline on it, and you do little baby bicycles. You massage their belly and you put this in, and it helps them pass the gas easier without straining. I will say that if you use this though, definitely have the diaper ready and wipes, because it can get a little bit gross. But yeah, this is definitely an essential. Another like little item that's actually pretty cheap is the diaper rash cream spatula. And so basically you get whatever diaper cream you want. I use the Aquaphor. You squeeze this on there and then you just wipe it on there and get the diaper rash cream all over their little bottom, and then it prevents your hands from being covered in diaper rash cream. Not an essential, definitely a helpful item though, and I think they're usually about $3 to $5, so I think it's worth $3 to $5. Since we're talking about diapers and stuff, I would say my favorite diaper after having 2 babies is the Kirkland Signature diapers. Found out that they're actually made by Huggies, and both of my babies, they got big bottoms, so they needed to be Huggy. We tried Pampers, we tried Loves. They actually broke out from both of those. They are extremely sensitive skin, so if your babies have sensitive skin, I would definitely recommend the Kirkland ones. They're a lot cheaper, they have a lot more in a box, and so far no blowout, no leaking. Like these are my tried and true. Now going on to white. Again, my kids have super sensitive skin. I really do like the water wipes. However, the water wipes are a little bit spendy. So the Hello Bello wipes are 99% water, fragrance free. My kids have not broken out from any of these. I get a huge box of them. They're only about 15 bucks. And with 2 kiddos, they last me well over a month, probably like 2 months full of wipe. So yeah, definitely recommend these guys. Moving on from diapers, newborn babies have super dry skin. And I don't know if it's just because I live in Alaska and everything's just dry and there's no moisture or humidity in the winter. The Burt's Bees multi-purpose healing ointment. This stuff you can use as diaper ointment if you want to. I personally don't, but you can put this wherever they have cradle cap, wherever they have dry skin, and it almost, like even the little baby acne, the little milia that comes up, it gets rid of it. Newborn baby acne, it's just so sad that they're just so pimply and everything. At least my kids have experienced that, and I swear this gets rid of it in about a day or two. So definitely recommend this. Speaking of cradle cap, coconut oil. My kids don't have allergies to coconut oil or anything, so during bath time, I usually take a big gob of this, put it all over their head, comb it in, let it kind of loosen up the cradle cap a little bit, do another comb through, rinse their hair, and I swear by coconut oil to use for cradle cap. I know they have other little remedies for it, but so far with both kiddos, this stuff has worked really well at healing the cradle cap. So like this mixed with the Burt's Bees post bath, dream team, absolute dream team. Moving on to boogers, because babies get boogers. Also by Frida Baby, this is the nose Frida. The nose Frida seems really gross. I will say that there is a filter inside, so you're gonna suck your baby's boogies out and it's not gonna get in your mouth, like I promise. There's usually a little red piece that goes here. I've lost it because we use it quite a bit, especially with cold and flu season going on. So you put this in your mouth and you suck it like a straw out of your baby's nose. Again, it does not get in your mouth, but this is not for people with weak stomachs. My husband actually has to leave the room when I do this for our babies. So yeah, take that as what you Another thing, so this is a knockoff of the Oogie Bear or Boogie Bear. It can be used for earwax on this side. It can also be used for boogers on this side. It has a little lasso. And newborn babies in particular have super sticky boogers. And sometimes the nose Frida doesn't do the trick, even with a little bit of saline. And you have to get in there and get their boogers out if they're breastfeeding or if they're, you know, bottle feeding, because babies can only breathe out of their nose for the first couple of months. This little guy right here is like a stopper, so it will only let you go so far up in your baby's nose, so it's not gonna hurt them, and you just kind of scoop it out and you can get all the sticky boogers. My babies hate this, but you know what, sometimes you just gotta do it, and these are super helpful. I actually did not find out about this until my firstborn was like over a year old and we didn't need it anymore. So yeah, this has been very helpful at the second time mom. The next product, I'm gonna put a little video on here for whether you're bottle feeding of any kind, is a bottle warmer. This one's the Munchkin one. I think it was about 40 bucks. You set however long you need to heat up the baby's bottle for, and it has it warm in about like 5 minutes or less. And middle of the night feedings, this has been so freaking helpful. Definitely invest in it if you are going to be bottle feeding. Another item that it's a little bit on the spendier side, I would buy it again and again, is the Mamaroo swing. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about this. I don't know what I would do without this swing. This swing has saved my life, being able to wrangle my toddler and being able to keep my baby asleep. They should not sleep in this overnight, obviously, but for middle of the day, if I'm doing dishes, if I'm trying to get stuff around the house. But yeah, definitely invest in the Mamaroo swing if you've been thinking about it. It is so helpful. My final thing that I wouldn't say is an essential, but extremely helpful as a second time mom, is the Mamaroo bassinet. I was actually gifted this one from a friend after she was done using it for her babies, and my son at 3.5 months old basically sleeps through the night. He goes to bed at 11:30 and he wakes up at about 7:30 a.m. to eat. This thing keeps him asleep at night. This has got my sleep back. I'm starting to actually feel like a human. But yeah, definitely think about it. Again, there's other bassinets, but this thing has been super helpful. But yeah, these are all my baby essentials as a second time mom. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe, and I post videos whenever I have the time to. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.